Do you ever have days where you're just stuck at home, whether it's just too cold to go outside or you have sick kids? Well, I'm the latter, and so I'm going to stay home and I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing today. Let's get started. I thought first off I would get started on making a crock pot meal. So I am now after work, so it's about 12:30 or so. So that way it'll be ready for dinner. It's already thawed out meat stuff, so let's put together some chicken. It's a chicken Parmesan rice mixture. I'll have the link below for that recipe, but should be pretty easy and it looks super good. So all I'm gonna put in first is some chicken. So I'm just going to start by spraying the crock pot and then just adding my chicken. Now I have my chicken already thawed out for the most part, and I'm just going to very carefully put them in. 4 to 6 chicken breasts, depending on thickness, is perfect. Now this next part says to just mix the next ingredients together, but I'm just going to start heating it up in my pot, and I'll show you what I'm putting together. So we're pretty much just going to start a mix. So I have a cup of rice, and I have 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, but these are my gluten-free versions. So if you're interested in how to make these, I will post a link below. But these have been wonderful to have with Paul, and they're actually really good too, really good. And sometimes they come all out in one, there it is, one chunk, and sometimes they don't. So we're gonna get those melted, and I'm gonna add some milk. Just 1 3/4 cups. And then we're just going to add this, and then some into the crock pot when it's all melted down. But I am going to add a Lipton soup mix for onion. Now it does call for a savory garlic and herb mix, which I have never seen. Let me know in the comments if you have it at your store, but I've been to 2 stores and I didn't have it, you guys. So kind of a bummer. So we're just going to use what I have, which is just the onion. So what I like to do is get my rolling pin and kind of give it a little bit of a bang to break up those onion pieces so they're even smaller. All right, so I've broken it up a little bit, and I just kind of want to get some of that cream of chicken soup a little more broken up, and then I'm just going to add it right in, and I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan and call it good, you guys. Really, really easy dinner. And I realize that my rice is in here, so I don't want to break it up too much, so I think this should be pretty good. So I'm going to go put that into the chicken now. So we're just gonna pour that right on top, and then we're gonna put some Parmesan cheese. Smells so good. I actually had to borrow some cheese from Tina because with having sick kids, I didn't want to have to go to the store. She was the rescue today. Except this is like, got it. There's a big chunk. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna cover this up about 3 to 4 hours and we'll take a look. Okay, so that's done. Put it in there. We'll think about it in a few hours. But right behind me here is a bunch of French bread because I just make French toast that way. And since next week is Thanksgiving, I thought I would just go ahead and make a big batch of how I do French toast. Now, my boys are not feeling well. That flu is starting to come through our house. My oldest was sick last week. Now it's Jonas who is sick. I'm hoping he has a quicker turnaround. I've been doing elderberry. We've been doing like zinc. We've been trying to drink lots of fluid, wash our hands tons, you know, all of the stuff, right? So I think Ezzy's next. If I showed you what they look like, it looks very dreary. So maybe some French toast, will make them feel better, and they could have some right now. Oh, look at Ez all snuggled. Now he isn't coughing, or I think he's just lightly coughing. He's snuggling with the pillow. And so how does some French toast sound? You guys like that French toast, huh? Yeah, so we'll even put some in the freezer for breakfasts, but maybe you can have some for dinner too, or a snack.
Probably not.
Are you feeling sick right now?
Yeah.
You do not. You're just being like your brother.
I know. It's so cold.
Oh, I feel so cold. Oh. So I use an awful lot of eggs with this French toast batter, only because I like it custardy. And I have 3 loaves here, so it's probably like 10 eggs. So that's an awful lot, right, you guys? Maybe I'll do 8. And you know, this was not like a recipe that I just follow or anything, but maybe I should follow one. But I just kind of eyeball it. So I'm just going to do the 8. I'll start with 8 because I could always make more. Okay, so I have 8 already in here, and I'm just going to start whisking it. I'll use a fork. I like to just sprinkle a tiny bit of sugar into this. Not even, maybe like 1/8 of a cup. Literally not a lot. And then I kind of give a couple of pours of the vanilla. So maybe like a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half. Vanilla's strong, so you don't have to use much. And then I'm gonna add just some sprinkle of cinnamon. Oh, let me see here. Maybe between 1/2 of a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Now remember, I am making 3 loaves of this, so it's going to make a lot. I haven't even added my butter. So here I am now whisking away. The cinnamon really doesn't get in there really good, you know what I mean? I can do it sometimes, I can get it in, but it kind of just floats through, which is fine because it gives it like a nice swirly effect on the bread. And if you're the toast that gets the extra cinnamon, it's pretty good. And now I'm just going to add probably about 2 cups. We'll see. At least a cup. So you can see I have now a good mixture here. I'll bring you closer so you can take a look. Here is the yummy mix. And I do have the sliced, maybe like 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And really, this is so economical to buy it like at Walmart. They're like $1 a loaf. So fancy French toast. So just a light dip. And I like to use my fingers. Is that weird? And I just kind of fill it. And then we'll go from there. So I just finished all of the French toast, no more back there, 3 loaves, and I did need a little bit more, so I made another egg and little tiny mixture. It wasn't a lot, but I accidentally put pumpkin spice. I'm sure that'll be still good, right? So 2 of these big plates are gonna now come to a cool, and I'll put them in some freezer bags, but I'll keep some also in the front fridge so that the boys can have them for tomorrow. But I want to sit down, but I have laundry to do, so I will go upstairs and probably do some laundry, put things away, and watch the third season of The Crown. Is there anybody else out there watching The Crown on Netflix? I love it. And if you're watching it, let me know what you think about the new actress. Oh, did I spoil it? It was inevitable. You knew it. Also, let me know if you have any items that you make in bulk and put in the freezer. Do you have a favorite recipe that your family loves that you just like to stock up on? Let me know in the comments. So it smells super good. So all I am doing now with this crock pot meal is just taking out some of the chicken, shredding it, and then putting it back in there. So I was a little bit hesitant about adding the rice at the beginning because, you know, I didn't want to mush. But it looks okay. I'm actually quite impressed. So I will have to tell you how this all tastes because, yeah, I'm losing the sickies. The little boys are not feeling well, and so it'll probably just be me and Paul eating dinner tonight. And whatever they want to eat, I will let them eat. So if they want a bowl of cereal, they can have that. But you guys, this smells super good. My house smells delicious. And this is pretty easy. So it did say in the recipe that if it was a little drier, like right now I'm looking at it and it looks perfect. Like it's not extra dry. It's got a little bit of sauce still in it. That you could add some more like milk or something like water or whatever you wanted to do as a liquid. And that link for that recipe will be below in the description box. So I'm going to put this one back and get some more chicken out. But you guys, I can't wait to try it. Okay, I'm going to go in for the first bite for this meal. A little hot. But so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I didn't find the savory herb mix that it's called for. I just use an onion mix. So good. Now, I can't really taste the Parmesan that much, but that's okay because my family that's not like their favorite cheese. So maybe it is enhancing the flavor. This is so good. Oh man, it's so good. I might need to make some like carrots or like some corn or something to have on the side. I'll just see what Paul wants to have with it because it almost has like, dare I say, a Thanksgiving taste to it. You guys, so good. So thanks so much for coming to the channel today, watching the video, what I do to get things going, to stock up, and the easiest recipes ever. I mean, I'm a working mom. I need to do these things and have them ready to go. So we're going to spend the rest of my evening fixing my hair and hopefully putting up some Christmas lights. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Remember, the shirts are on sale until November 30th. And stick around, rollers. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.